Well, now we're at the expedition site at base camp. I think we're ready to try our first flat earth experiment before breakfast. But for that, we're going to have to see if we can make our way and find the ocean. I found it. Well, it seems it's actually quite convenient to base camp. I didn't expect it, really. Not many people around this desolate place. Quite lovely, but all alone. So what we'll do is we'll try and whip up some breakfast and conduct the first flat earth experiment. Let's see if we can see any ships so we can zoom in on them, show how they don't go over the horizon curve. Oh dear. No damn ships. So having totally failed to find any ships that we could use for the experiment to see if they did or did not disappear over the curve, I decided to try a different tack, a new experiment. I would go out to the horizon. I would walk out there intrepidly and see what I could see. So I bid a fond farewell to all my support research assistants and to Mrs. Sensible. She said, "Don't worry, I'll be all right. If you don't come back, I quite fancy the guy in the chalet next door." There was a bit of a problem though. It turns out the ocean is big, really big. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the road to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to the distance to the horizon. So it took me quite some time. Despite my best efforts and scouring ahead of me, I didn't see any ships reappear from beyond the horizon. Although I did find that I was starting to disappear from the bottom of my legs, gradually moving upwards, which was really quite disconcerting. The other odd thing was, the further I went, the more I found that I was leaning over. I was gone for what must have been hours. Mrs. Sensible did wait for me for around 10 to 15 minutes, but the tide came in, so coming back was a lot harder, and I nearly, very nearly, didn't succeed. Eventually though, I did make it back. Recovery is going to take quite some time. Maybe a few pina coladas will help sort me out. Please keep an eye on the channel. We hope, when I recover, for some further updates and live streams. Thank you all. Stay well and stay sensible.